Good morning, you guys. What's up? It's your girl, JustJen. I'm back at it with the surgery morning video. My voice is going to be hoarse and it's going to be quiet because I'm obviously not in my house. I'm in, well, might not be obvious to you guys, but I'm in a bedroom that I used to vlog in whenever I'd come to the city for my other surgeries. So, needless to say, I'm in the city at surgery morning. The feelings that I have are still very strong with something's not right in my gut. But I just gotta try and put those positive vibes out there. I have a shirt actually today that says positive vibes. So, I'll wear that. But I woke up this morning with a really heavy pressure in my chest and couldn't, I think it was acid reflux, but it also was like related to my precognizant stuff. And I'm just like thinking, I wonder if it's my dad. I did vlog a video yesterday in my car, but unfortunately, I don't know. I want to post it, but the car, whenever I'm driving, the car makes a lot of noise. So when the phone's on this newsstand for some reason, the noises that my phone is capturing, it's a lot of background, like the car tires on the road sound. But when I stop and I park and speak, which is the last part of the video, like the second half of the video, you can hear everything clear. And when I'm at intersections, you can hear everything clear. So I just don't know. I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I'm not sure if I'm going to post that. But my dad's in the hospital. He's not doing great at all. He's fighting for his, like, literally he's fighting for his life right now. My family is so completely divided. It's really hard to go into surgery knowing some of the things that I know from a family standpoint. I have a big family and it's sad, but you know, all I can do is work on myself and focus on what I can do better. You can't change other people, sadly. There's so many things that are going on in my head. There's been so much stress in my life. But I keep just trying to plug on forward and just put one foot in front of the other. I try and smile where I can. This surgery is going to be so important because of the fact that we really need to be able to do MRIs. I have a really bad history of bleeding during surgery or after surgery. I actually died after surgery, where they had to rush me back to the OR and transfuse me and bring me back to life. Even though this is spine surgery, usually you don't bleed a lot in spine surgery, but I have bled before. I've bled out several times. They don't know why I bleed. And not that, only that, but this time we're taking my old, so this surgery that I'm having, I have an implanted spinal cord stimulator right now. So basically there are two leads running into and up my spinal column. So at the base of my spine, they put the leads into one of the canals and then they run the leads up along the side of my spinal cord. There's two leads. They have little sensors on them. I'm trying to remember the name of what where the nerves innervate, basically. So there's points. There's 8 points on these leads where the contact points, where it sends out this electrical stimulation, and it literally blocks out pain, or it sends out a almost like a TENS unit kind of a sensation, but you can change the type of pulse, if you will, I guess is the way to say it, because I slow mine down to where it feels like a heartbeat in my body. But you can have it really fast where it almost feels like an electrical, like a stinging, like a TENS unit would. So it's very similar to a TENS unit. Instead of being on the outside of the body, it's on the inside of the body. It's always there. And I see people sending messages right now on Instagram, and it's just like making me cry. I'm terrified. Something in my gut just is not right today, and I don't know how to fix it. I've had this for a couple weeks now. Literally, like the day my dad went in the hospital. I felt bad, something really bad, and then I could tell that it was around my own surgery. So the one good thing is if I bleed out, they can use blood products to try to reverse it. That's the only thing the hematologist knows. They don't know why I bleed. They have no clue. There's no reasonable explanation. It's like a medical mystery, and it's one that, like he said, for the records, because he doesn't know why. They don't know why. I've seen 2 major hematologists, like the head of the Portland stem cell place that treats like stem cell and cancer patients and transplant patients. He doesn't know why. He literally is stumped. He said the only thing I can tell you is tell them to use blood products and use them early when they see signs of bleeding. But the other thing about my spine leads is they run the leads up your spine, and then the bottom of the spine, they tunnel it over, so along the spinal cord, and then they tunnel the leads underneath of your skin to a battery pack underneath of your skin, and it feels like, if you've seen, or it looks like under the skin, like a pacemaker. It's about that big, and it's just underneath of the skin, and I use this special thing here, and I put it over the top of my battery pack, and when it stops beeping, it's in the right spot, and it charges my battery. So it's an interesting device. Literally, you charge it over the skin, and that's how you charge your battery. Also, the other thing that I have is to change the sensation in my spine. There's a remote, and I'm trying to cover the top of it because it has my phone number on it. Because I've lost a remote before, and they're $3,500 for these things alone. But I basically can turn it on, and I can adjust the leads and make sure that things are charged on both this part, making sure that that's charged, as well as the implanted battery. But yeah, I don't know why I'm just rambling. I have my other unicorn in the car with me. That's gonna go with me because it's brand new. I wasn't going to get a new unicorn for today's surgery because it just was like, maybe if I just change things, then things will be different, and it'll go like smoother or something like that. And my boyfriend was saying, no, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think you want to. You and luck are not. You do not have good luck, Jen. And I don't. It's true. It's like, sadly, I mean, he's seen it already in our short months together, that if things could go wrong, they're gonna go wrong. And this has been like the story of my life. Literally, things that should not go wrong always go wrong with me. Surgeries that are unexpected, that have to be emergency surgeries. just these rare conditions that stump the medical field. All of my doctors were literally like, they laugh. Like when I just saw my primary care yesterday, she was saying, Jen, I know you're established with me and I know you're moving, but if you want, you can keep me as your provider. We'll figure out a way to make it all work. I won't go into the details about that, but she's like, you're a unique case, and once you get settled, I understand you might want to set up a new provider, but I have so many specialists. It would be nice to be able to keep at least one of my doctors, one that I don't see as often as the specialists. So, everybody says it. It's like, it makes doctors excited because having a unique case is kind of something fun and new for them. But on the same note, it's not fun to be that patient, especially when you're the one that's having all the bad luck. But I'm just talking because I feel like I said I was going to do it before surgery. I'm really nervous. I had my COVID swab yesterday afternoon. It's different than the ones that we do. The ones at my hospital, we do it on one nose or one nasopharynx or the other. Yesterday, she did it in both, and it doesn't hurt. It makes me, I was saying it was tickling my nose. Like, it was tickling my eyes. It was so weird that I almost sneezed, which is normal. It's going to probably make you sneeze, but I haven't heard anything yet. It's like almost 8 o'clock in the morning. I would have heard something by now because surgery cases, like pre-op cases, start arriving at like 5 in the morning, I want to say. So I think I would have heard something definitely by now because they start the ORs really early. I could have been an early case, but I was supposed to have been working, and I'm still coughing and still just not feeling great. So I did have to take the day off on Monday. I just didn't want to stress my body out to where it's on the brink of collapse or actually collapsing and then physically not being able to do the surgery because I'm not well enough. My hair's all fuzzy too. Oh my gosh. So something you have to do, you have to do a shower the night before and a shower the morning of. And then after your night shower, you sleep on clean sheets, which I did. You wear clean pajamas to bed, which I am. And then you use this stuff. It's called Hibiclens, or on the bottle, chlorhexidine. That's something we use in the hospital. It's considered like a antiseptic sterile scrub. This percentage is 4%. It's one that we use for like we give to patients to use, or if you're in the hospital or you're prepping for surgery. Sometimes if you've got a minor wound infection or something and you need to clean your wound, it's something that we use. We'll dilute it. It's not something that's gonna bubble up, just so you know. It's usually like a reddish or an orangish colored clear, very loose fluid. It's like very liquidy. It's not thick soap like you would normally expect. So when you're scrubbing, it's not gonna super bubble the way you would normally expect it to. But you literally will shower from your head to your toes all the way down, literally in that direction with this scrub. The night before, then the morning of. I haven't done my morning shower, but my hair is going to be so fuzzy because it dries your hair out. You can't put any shampoos or conditioners in. So the way they worded the surgery, which I think I'm going to adopt it, I think I love it. The way you come into this world is the way you go into the OR. So bare ass naked. Granted, you're in the hospital. They put a gown on you. They put the no-slip socks on you. They put a cap on your head. But you cannot have any gel, perfumes, deodorants, hairsprays, makeup. I got to take my earrings out. No nail polish. No piercings. Nothing. You will be stripped when you get to the hospital. Usually they have you do body scrubs. So there's wipes that are just like this stuff. Body wipes. And you'll do the same thing, usually, especially over wherever the surgical site's going to be. And then you get into your gown and your slippers, and eventually they'll put the cap on you. But yeah, you can't have anything on, especially no dye, like perfumes or sprays in your hair, because in the event that something goes on, and especially with the fact that they use electrocautery and other things in the OR, chemicals and gases to put you to sleep and to keep you asleep, they really, really want to make sure that there's no risk that there's going to be a potential fire in the OR or something of that nature. No reactions. So I'm going to be fuzzy hair today. Got to try and slick it over with my flattener without any chemical or without any defloofing. I have curly hair, so I have to try and do it without any poofage. It's gonna be funny. I'm trying to keep my spirits up. I don't know what else to say. I guess it's gonna be goodbye for now. I'm probably gonna try and do some funny TikToks, or I'll post on Instagram. If you guys follow me on Instagram, or if you watch TikTok, it's the same, JustJen. So that's how you could keep up to date with that. But much love to everybody in the world. We need more love. We need so much more love. And I'll see you guys on the other side. Bye.